Hey guys, Languagehacker here, day 2 of the expansion. I've been tinkering around with some lists, and I found on Twitter, Alan, one of the Asia Pacific GMs, Grandmasters, had a really interesting Druid list that I want to try out. I tried it today, played 20 games, and it was insane. I went 80% win rate. I think I won 16? 16 over 20 is 80%. Yes, 16 out of my 20 games. I was playing on a different server, so I didn't get straight to Legend with it because I didn't quite have the star bonus, but my god, this deck wins games when it draws ramp. So let's hop in. I'll talk about the deck, and then I'll show you some cool games to highlight what the deck can do. Here it is. There is Alan's Twitter if you want to follow him there. I will also post in the description below if you want a clickable link. Let's talk about the deck. So what does Druid have right now? Wild Growth, Nourish, Wild Heart Guff. These are your ramp cards. You do have some innervates as well. You have Aquatic Form and Moonlit Guidance to help with consistency, finding ramp, or finding answers that you'll need. Kelp Keeper, anti-aggro tool, very nice. Having that on turn 1 is very good. It's something you want to keep in your mulligan. Wrath, anti-aggro stuff as well. Earthen Scales, 1 mana, heal a bunch. Green Thumb Gardeners. I thought these cards were kind of meh because they don't have, in my mind, I was thinking, well, this doesn't have immediate board impact. But turns out 0 mana 5/5s are actually pretty good on board. They don't have rush or anything, but getting them down after a ramp turn with like a Miracle or a Scale in hand, or even just a Nourish in hand, will let you just play it for free and contest board, and that ends up being really good. Board is felt actually pretty important in this meta, which is excellent. We like that coming out from a year of combo decks, so good. So this card has been impressing me. I didn't have it in the lists that I was previously running for theory crafting, but it seems pretty well placed. And there's some interesting stuff you can do with this, which I'll talk about in a second. Scale of Onyxia to clean up after your ramp, makes sense. We have Naga Giants, which I thought were too slow, but turns out these cause 0 pretty quickly when you're ramping with Druid. Raid Boss is in here as well for an extra threat / removal. What else have I talked about? Miracle Growth has also impressed me as well. I knew it would be pretty good, but it's quite good. Drawing a bunch of cards, the interaction with Green Thumb Garden is nice. It turns into a 0 mana 5/5. And just having a taunted minion, and this often is at least 5/5, 6/6, and often it can even be bigger than that, depending on how the game kind of pans out. So this has been really good. It lets you make a sort of safe draw, taunt, and then do a nice combo turn after that play, which is really nice. Also, this into Earthen Scales is great because it also gives you the thing you wanna slam the Earthen Scales on, which heals you up too. So it's really cool defensive play and card draw, which is something that you want in a deck like this. Gain mana, draw cards, do stuff. Eventually, when you spend that much more mana than your opponent, you tend to win games. Okay, what am I missing? Yes, so there are a few cards here that aren't in a lot of Druid decks. Let's talk about Bran, Zola, and Queen Azshara. There's enough spells in here that Queen Azshara has been active very often. Pretty flexible. Getting the Colossal spell, the 3 mana, add a Colossal to your hand, it costs 1, has been really nice. Pretty easy to use. You can use it with Bran. You can get the Ring of Tides, which copies the last spell you played, and it costs 1 mana, which is really good. 1 mana Miracle Growth after you've Miracle Growth, insane. 1 mana another Nourish, 1 mana more Moonlit Guidance, which gives you more value in your deck. 1 mana Earthen Scales. Well, Languagehacker, it already costs 1 mana, but now you have 2 of them. And that heals a lot, which is very good because this is pretty much your main healing source in the deck. You can Guff and Alex to heal, but Alex is a lot less flexible than the Earthen Scales. So Queen Azshara is quite good. I haven't taken the weapon too much, nor the Tidestone. I don't think the Tidestone is what you want generally. It's a bit of randomness. It adds a bunch of cards to your deck that cost spells to your deck that cost 1, but they're random. So I'd rather have something that I know I want, like the Ring of Tides, or the Colossal, I forget what the Horn of the Horn. Now, the Bran and Zola have been interesting. I thought this would be just a little too unimpactful because there's not that many things you can use Bran with, but you draw a lot with this deck. Quite a lot. There's some games where you do gas out just because you don't hit the draw cards, but the vast majority of these games, that has not been the case. Occasionally you'll whiff on draws, but it has not been happening that often. So what can Bran do? Well, Bran plus Green Thumb Gardener, this is a battle cry. You can gain double the mana back, which is insane. So pre-Guff, this isn't as relevant. It still is somewhat relevant. You can go Bran, Green Thumb Gardener, you're back up to 9 or 10 mana at that point, and then, you know, ship like an Alex, which is still a combo, right? That's 16 damage. But post-Guff, you can do so much stuff. Bran, Miracle Growth, then ship the Green Thumb Gardener, ramp up back to 14 mana or whatever it is, then ship like an Alex, then Zola. Obviously, that's post-guff, and post-guff you win anyways, but you can do some pretty cool stuff with the Bran. Even just Bran Azshara. Let's not talk about 14 mana stuff. Bran Azshara, good value. You get 2 Ring of Tides, ship it. Also worth noting, if you do get 2 Queen Azsharas and you want 2 Colossals, take the Colossal and the Ring of Tides. I've been taking the double Colossal Horn, but I realized that the Ring of Tides is also a Colossal Horn, but it's cheaper because it only costs 1 mana. Fun fact. Right, and then of course, Bran Alex is a finisher or a flash shield. There was a game against Quest Hunter where I needed to heal for 16, and I did that, and it was good. And Zola just seems good in general. There's a lot of good minions in here. And you might think, well, do I really want to copy Naga Giant? 3 mana 10/10 is pretty good. 3 mana 10/10 is very good, it turns out. It's not much better than a 0 mana 8/8, but I mean, at that point, you don't need to OTK them, you just play 8/8s, and then you tend to win. A lot of my games ended up being ramp, draw, couple Naga Giants, and then I just hit them in the head and they leave. It seems pretty good. And of course, there's payoff with, you can copy Bran, you can copy Queen Azshara, you can copy Green Thumb Gardener for extra mana, you can copy Alex or Raid Boss, so there are some things to do there. It's not quite as flexible, and if you feel like it's a dead card, you could try including something else in. An option is the 5 mana Flipper Friends, which is a new card that the Druid got for a defensive option. Can give you a taunt or rush to clean up the board. Or Living Roots if you want something a bit cheaper that can help remove stuff as well. But it's been really cool. And there's also a very cool interaction where if you Moonlit Guidance into Zola, now you have 2 Zolas in your deck. Or at some point you will have 2 Zolas with a Bran. Bran, Zola the Bran. You now have 2 Brans. Zola the Zola. You have 2 Zolas and you can go infinite. You can keep printing Zolas and Brans, and then you can keep printing extra stuff. You can print more Alexes, more Raid Bosses, and now at infinite in the game doing that. Now, that being said, is that better than just spending mana and killing your opponent? God, no. But it is really, really fun, and I'm going to show you guys that game right now. Plus a couple of other games that highlight how the game how the deck works. That particular game was really fun and cool, but that doesn't happen very often, and it's probably not the best course of action. Anyways, if you like the video, like, comment, subscribe. Let me know what kind of decks have been working for you guys, what kind of guides you want to see, and enjoy the games. Missed those days too. Chevalier Escape Paladin was kind of cool. I feel like I'm not supposed to keep Nourish. Could do this. This could be okay. It's a lot of cards that are on Wild Growth, but both of these could get me Wild Growth. Hook Dex is good, but only in specific matchups. It's very slow in some other matchups. I think J. Alexander, excuse me, did a breakdown on how often it's active. Wow, I mean, okay. Tech W? Looks like Control Warrior because they tossed the far left card. An extra Zola? Bran, Zola the Bran, and then we have another Zola later. Wait, with 2 Zolas we can go infinite. Did you just coin hero power? Wait, we can actually go infinite with 2 Zolas. Right? Bran, the first Zola hits the Bran, the second Zola hits the Zola. We actually are infinite. Holy shit! We're infinite! Did I make a new account on the server? No, I'm playing on Europe now, randomer. Infinite what? 2 bodies? No, but I then have 2 Brans and 2 Zolas. So I can use... Then I can play a second Bran, Zola the Bran, Zola the Zola, and then play something like an Alex and then Zola the Alex. So I actually go infinite now. It's scuffed infinite, but it is infinite. I don't ramp if I do this, but I like drawing here. This gives me a 4/4. Oh, I can hold on, I can actually ramp. Look at this. Look at this. Now we're thinking with portals. There's the Bran! We can already go Bran Zola Zola. Oh baby. Excellent. Kmart Shutterwalk, something like that. They can rank or to draw a card here. I mean, we just do it, right? We're infinite. We're actually infinite. Shield Slam is quite efficient, yes. But can it beat infinite... Wait, is my hand full? No, infinite value. I do need to be careful because I do think there is OTK, like Charge Warrior, hanging around. So I need to not set myself up to die. God, look at these perfect specimens. So perfect. Much perfect, such wow. There's the Rancor. I think they should have drawn a card here instead. So with one Rancor gone, I can risk a scale here. I need to dump cards from hand. Okay. So now we can make infinite Queen Azsharas. This is so silly. I'm so happy we found this. This is actually so silly. A museum of ancient relics. Yeah. We're dredging up the ancient relics. Wait, I need board space. What are you doing? Why you do this?
This must be the way.
Okay. I need... Oh god, hand space is so hard. Maybe I shouldn't have drawn off one of these rats. Yeah, I shouldn't have drawn off one of those rats. Yeah, it looks like it is the OTK deck, so I need to be careful not to die. Oh, that makes things so much harder. That actually makes things so much harder. No, we're playing standard. What's the point of this deck? Can you guarantee infinite? No, you can't guarantee infinite. Normally you just do tempo stuff, but... Okay, I need to think, because this is complicated. Hold on. Okay. Okay. Pew, pew. It's fine that we don't get the full value out of this. We just need more hand space. Whoa, Nelly. Wait, the brand sticks? The brand sticks. No, FN Golden Brag doesn't trigger 3 times. This isn't Battlegrounds. Yeah, both Bran and Zola are now in the core set, which means it can be played in standard.
Good morning, my beautiful cow.
Oh, I fucked up. I needed another Zola. I lost the infinite. No, I Papega'd. Guys, I Papega'd. Okay, fix this, fix this, fix this. It's fine, it's fine, it's fine. We'll fix it in post. We'll fix it in post. Wait, why didn't the second one go off? They didn't draw a card. Did my game crash? I think I DC'd. The game, honestly, it's my fault. The game isn't meant to handle this much value. So I need to tone it down for next game. I know that now. I know that now. That one's on me. That one's on me. Normally I say, oh, the client, ho ho. But that's my bad. I knew the client shouldn't be able to handle that much value. Losing the Zola probably improves our chances of winning the game. You know what? You're not wrong. But this was so much more fun. Honestly, I've probably thrown so much. I was just supposed to vomit stuff onto the board and try to kill him. But this was more fun, you know? Justin, how you doing? Kevin, Barlow, what's going on? You missed it. We went pseudo infinite with the Bran Zola. I forgot I need 2 Zolas in my hand at all times. That was my mistake. Keep getting kicked out of the games. That's not good. Wait, did it crash my opponent too? That's not fun. 22. I mean, it's lethal, but. Pseudo infinite, or I screwed up. I screwed up. Imagine fun. I had fun this game. This was a very interesting game. Didn't kill him with his weapon. I could have. The weapon animation is kind of funny. I expected, like, I don't know. I guess it is kind of like a firework. It's just, it's a. I would compare it to a. Is it the Medivh ping? One of the mage pings is a slightly bluish or cool color, and it just goes like boop.
Beware the turning tides.
Keep the Kelp Keeper. It's probably pirates. Toss the Innervate. Look for Wrath, Wild Growth. Hey, look, Wrath and Wild Growth. Man, I am good at this deck, huh? Yeah, maybe it was Khadgar. Yeah, I think it's Khadgar. Oh, it's also Control Warrior. Okay, does that mean we're going infinite this game too? Queen Azshara, pink skin. Ah, maybe that's it. Maybe that's what I'm thinking of. Yeah, it's one of the skins. I don't remember which one. I'm actually curious how this deck does against a warrior. I think I have to go for like a Bran Alex game plan. They probably have enough removal.
All it takes is a lot of lava.
So take notes, guys. The best card to draw next turn is a Guff off the top, and that's what I'm trying to do my hardest. It's difficult to play optimally, but I think we can get it done. Oh, see, that's the wrong 5-mana card. That's unfortunate. A real tragedy. I could go like Coin Vate Azshara. No, that's not. No, Coin Vate Wrath Azshara. Do I want to do that? I don't think so. We can brand it out next turn. I was one card off. My bad, guys. My bad. My bad. Rookie mistake. Rookie mistake. I think I should still ship the Guff now. Hero powering this isn't that exciting. Actually, no. I changed my mind.
Obey the sea.
4 health is annoying to deal with, now that I'm thinking about it. The weapon doesn't deal with it unless it's dredged from the Obsidian Smith. Bran Guff? I don't think Bran Guff is good enough. Good enough. I think I need Bran for value. That ramps me, but I'm already Omega ramping anyways. So they had to commit a shield slam. That's really good. That's really good. Do I save this for a Bran combo? I could. Gets me some tempo now, though.
Good morning, my beautiful kill.
Just resting my eyes.
Aggro does well in Salt Benders. Yep, absolutely. You can beat up on decks before they get refined enough to be able to respond enough to your tools. Ilmar Cobby, thanks for the sub. Welcome to the Hack Pack. Glad to have you here. Get some claps in chat. Hey Joss, how you doing? Let's draw some cards. Yeah, I want to brand the Azshara, but I think we'll go for the brand Alec game plan. Am I just shipping Earthen Scales now? Envoy, what's up, dude? How you doing? Thanks for the Prime as well. Welcome to the Hack Pack. Long time no see. Long time no see. I could Coinbait Green Thumb, but I want to save this for the brand combo. Do I ship an Earthen Scales? I think I do. It gets all their armor off. It's actually probably fine. I'm gonna ramp here. I'm gonna save the Moonlit Guidance for next turn to try and get a Miracle Growth. Hack Pack growing. Feels good, man. Whoa, Nelly. Get it? Because it's Nelly. Great content as usual. You're too kind. You're too kind. Randomer, you get your ass back here. Where are you going? You're gonna watch the content and you're gonna like it. Bum dum bum. Bum dum bum 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 bum.
This must be the way.
This seems pretty good. It gets Rancor. I can trade off the whelps though. I could get another Moonlit Guidance, which isn't bad either. No, this is a good opportunity to raid boss. It also draws me one for next turn. 1, 2, 3. Do I have to trade off? I get 4 whelps. 1, 2, 3. That's the perfect number. 1, 2. I'm gonna trade off all the whelps here so I don't get rancored or brawled. It's hard for me to deal with big threats. Silent Storm, thank you for the gifted sub. Emeralds, welcome back to the Hack Pack. Thank you so much, Silent Storm. Look at that, we got a hype train going? Dude, if we get a hype train every day, we're gonna have to get a conductor's hat. Is that what it's called? Cool, how's it going? How's Arena? I haven't played Arena yet. Usually I wait a little bit before I switch back to Arena. That way I can learn from you guys and look like I'm smart when I'm actually just copy pasting your homework. Sarah, thank you for the bits. Here for the emotes. Works for me. You know what? Let's turn on the emote explosion. Bam. I've seen the scam train on JJ's channel. I have not. I don't think so. Look at that. Level 2 hype train, Pog. Thanks, guys. Yeah, I added this thingy yesterday, but I turned it off after the launch just so I could get good YouTube stuff. We have Bran and Zola now. Do I start drawing here or ramping? So how much do I need for the Bran Zola Alex combo? We go Bran Alex Green Thumb. I need 18 mana for that. I guess I could just go face and then end with Bran plus the thing. Do I ship an Onyxia here? I got a plan. The back of my hand, the mother boys. I don't give a damn.
That rope's burning again.
Same idea. Trade off the whelps for Rancor and then hit him in the head. Make sure I'm at a relatively safe life total. We'll start doing balance adjustments for Arena soon, surely. You're gonna have to sit down for this one, Quilst. I don't think they will. Alright, so they've broken up pretty much all of Nelly, which means I'm not gonna get Smite OTK'd. But I could get normal charge Warrior OTK'd. They don't have any discounts though. That's the important thing. So that discounts, it's actually a lot harder. Also, they're kind of dying, which is another thing to consider. Now they've done the discount, but the cards are still at the bottom of the deck. I guess they could Finley. You can... Bam. Maybe I shouldn't be so focused on the...
Who'll be taking my treasures?
Beware the turning tides.
Dun, dun, dun. On coin, I'll keep a Moonlit. Ultimate feeling. Quest Hunter is a little slower, so I don't need to have the ramp. The more important thing is to have the heal, so I don't die to stuff. Which makes playing this awkward sometimes, but I think I still do. Some of them are playing like actual minions with Nagas. Am I hero powering this? No, I need ramp. It's card draw. Okay. I'd take like 2 extra damage from this. 1 extra damage from this on average. Sometimes I take 2 extra damage. Okay, I took 2 extra damage. No, I didn't. Bran, probably not. Bran, Green Thumb, and Alex in hand could be spicy. Am I coining? No. Coin this activates the 4/4, which I don't think is actually that useful right now. Saving coin means if I hit Nourish or Guff, I can play it. Yeah, that's a good reason. Would I do detailed guides in the future with stats like draw and rate? I do guides. I don't go super high detail and talk about stats and stuff. I feel like I lose people when I start talking about those things. I feel like I lose people there. It's good for a very specific audience who are interested in those stats, but I think the average audience doesn't care about that. I will talk about what you should mulligan for and what's good against what decks, but I don't go into the nitty-gritty. So yeah, there will absolutely be guides, Maybe not as in-depth as you'd like, but I think it should still be useful enough. And I usually have, not usually, I always also have a couple sample games in those guides as well, which you can find on YouTube. There's one actually that came out today from Mech Mage. You can check that out. Wild Growth, very good.
Obey the sea.
That's unfortunate. We have a lot of mana work to work with Bran Green Thumb stuff. But I'm probably going to do it just to Alex myself in the face and heal. Okay.
Good morning, my beautiful Kel.
Do I take a mill here? I think I do take a mill. I need coin so I can go Bran, coin, Green Thumb. I don't have any healing right now. I could die over 2, so. Oh my god, the Urchin Spines. Oi, oi, oi. That's not good for me. I really need... If I hit Earthen Scales here, I would have coined Earthen Scales, and then we're just happy. Urchin Scales causes some problems for me. Hey, King of Pixel, I'm doing okay. Wait, I can't do the Bran Coin Green Thumb thing, actually, now that I'm thinking about it. It doesn't refresh, it only refreshes empty mana crystals. Ooh, this was bad then. Can I die from 11? Yeah, I can. Do I care? I shouldn't die from 11 that often.
Now how about...
If I nourish for 2? No, I can't. Game is hard.
Now how about...
Shit, I lost this game. That sucks. Hey. Yeah, man, Crick, Sag. So piercing is actually very good for me here, if I don't die. And the reason it's good for me if I don't die is because I can actually go for a defensive Bran line. If they had completed quest here and played the 7/7, I probably would have just died. Oh, and the Naga Giant, very nice, very nice.
Who knows what secrets will uncover?
Good morning, my beautiful Kel. And the cycle of life is reborn anew.
Okay, winnable, winnable, winnable. They've already used 1 Urchin Spines, and even with the second one used, or even the second one coming out, they'd have to use a lot of spells on board.
You'll need to run faster than that.
And I still have 2 Earthen Scales in the deck. Oh, I like that hero power. That means Urchin Spines isn't coming out. Okay. Looks like the brand's sticking. Does that matter? Not really. How much do we have here? 10, 12, 14, 19, 20. 3 damage. Do I have damage in the deck? Not really. Do I care about the raid boss? I think I just look for the Earthen Scales.
What if...
So I play this as well. Reduces the amount of stuff I have to trade in. I'm not dying from 21, so... We did hit in the Earthen Scales, it's very nice. Maximize the health. Trade these off. These go face. Can we butt ourselves a bit of time? By going Kelp Keeper, I deny myself the Zola, but I don't like the Zola here. Doesn't it's whatever. It's fine. I don't think I die here from 29. Hunter can do a pretty absurd amount of damage, but I don't think I die from 29. Wait, I might actually die. No, I'm alive. It was close, though. This was very close. Imagine I did Earthen Scales. Damn. Cool. It's a very good thing I went for the Earthen Scales. I was like, I could hero power, you know, get that 1 extra armor, or I could just not die.
Beware the turning tides.
Kayla's good to come back with, but I don't think I want to keep it with the Wild Growth against Warrior. They might be a little too ambitious. I think having a Kelp Keeper or a Wrath is much better. Oh, it's not Quest. Okay, okay. Okay. Hit face. Yes, write that down. It'll be on the test later. Looks like it's Charge Warrior. Noted. Wild Growth, Nourish, Miracle Growth. Okay. Ooh, rips from the I guess it was from the Obsidian Smith, so it was guaranteed.
That is not going to happen.
There are tests? Absolutely. This Hearthstone GM over completely. There is a second season later this year, but it's not really a GM season. It's just... Oh. It's a little messed up. Yes. There's one season left. It's kind of like a limited season for like half the players or a quarter of the players. I don't remember. In any case, at the end of this year, Grandmasters is going to be officially over, yeah. Hey, Charmander. You heard correctly. Hitting the Earthen Skills is quite nice. For multiple reasons. One, I get the armor, which goes away, but I take the damage anyway, so this way I negate the damage. But also, this can't be shield slammed. I mean, they can shield slam hero power it, but that's less efficient. What do I mulligan for this deck? Kelp Keeper, if I know it's an aggro deck, Wrath. Wild Growth. If I have Wild Growth, I can consider keeping Guff and Nourish. I've been keeping Guff like all the time. Maybe it's not good to do that. I'm not sure. Margins to the feet. It was really only you. Let me do some math here. Bran Kelp Keeper. Sorry, Bran Green. Bran Gardener. Zola the Bran. Then I have 2 Brans. I think I just take this. Question is, am I doing this right now? Probably.
Time goes short. And the cycle of life is reborn anew.
I could have played one more, but I didn't want to play into Brawl that hard. Take 16. I could save it for healing, but at 30 I died of the combo anyway, so it doesn't really matter. And this is some good tempo. They're already down a shield shadow too, so even if they have buckler, it's not that easy to clear. Can I keep playing this in Legend a few games? No, I think I'll stop at Legend. I want to try to one. I don't want to spend all of today playing one deck. Meta's still fresh. I did want to try this out to get a good feel for it, because I was struggling with it a bit last night, but I seemed... maybe I was just tired and making stupid plays. You keep dreaming that Queen will give you Gigafin? I also want the Gigafin from that Queen. Yeah, that's generally out. If you want it for like a board clear, that can help you. Heavy plate plus the... Where's the buckler? I'm not going to commit that. I already have enough on board to threaten lethal, but I don't want to give them a better brawl with Naga Giant. If they have a brawl here, I will need a refill, and Naga Giant is refill. Onyxia and the Scale are really bad into Rancor, which is why I don't want to play those. Unfortunate, not the good outcome. But now I have refill at least. Azshara, it's not bad. It's really sad, because if I Onyxia, they're going to Rancor. I guess I can do this. Makes the Rancor less... I can't play around that. I have to pressure. I mean, this was intentional. Better against Brawl and against Rancor. I need 2 spells for this. Second Brawl. Alright. 2 and 7. Probably win the game if either of those live. Shocker. I might lose now. I need them not to have second brawl. Very nice. This is really unfortunate though. My Moonlit Guidances are really bad now. There's not a lot of threats left in my deck. I can get Zola and Zola Queen Azshara, I suppose. Yeah, I've been winning a lot against Warrior. This might be my first loss. Well, they broke up the combo. That's really good for me. Moonlit, very, very good, very good.
This must be the way. This must be the way.
Never Zola. Do I have time to play Zola? I do, because they played the Galvangar.
This must be the way. That ropes burning again.
I can actually shuffle cards. This might be the game where I shuffle cards into my deck. Oh, I can take the weapon. Do I have enough spells for the weapon to do enough damage? Probably not. Yeah, this was the card they needed, which they didn't have earlier. Now they do have it. The weapon doesn't do enough now. I have to go for Colossals. Well, one at least has to be Colossal. Yeah, I think you need less games than average to get to Legend than you used to. Because of the way the system's changed.
We have plotted long enough. Now we rise. Such a perfect specimen.
That's a good one. It's a very good one. It heals me and it's a chonker. It's not the one I wanted to hit it, but that's fine. We shouldn't die from 41 here. We could, but we shouldn't. It's actually... I wouldn't say it's that unlikely. Depends. If they have Smite, suddenly it becomes a lot more likely, because every single thing will have Wind Fury with the Battlemaster. So they need Battlemaster and to have gotten Smite there, which is quite possible.
Wretched story. Loot!
All it takes is a lot of lava.
Well, it does not look like I'm dead. That's very good for me. It's very good for me.
Let's see, what do I think?
I can still take a lot of damage from Smite faceless stuff. But now I can Miracle Growth.
We have plotted long enough. Now we rise.
Oh, it's only 5? Huh. That's fine. Both brawls are gone. Both shield shatters are gone. We get a lot of stuff here. Really? 2 snake traps. 5 random spells and you give me 2 snake traps? Tidestone is bad. Yes, but I think it's fine here. Because I do need to offset fatigue for a little bit. Some brand new shoes.
Only one card left. Oh, I hope it's good.
What if I take the weapon? 5, 6, 7. 6, 8, 10. It's not enough.
We have plotted long enough.
5 random cards or Behemoth. Both brawls are gone. Both shield shatters are gone. I think it's just a behemoth.
That rope's burning again.
That's really good for me. Look at me. Look at me. I'm the face warrior now. So they can faceless my shit, but that's fine. Oh, I died. Oh my god. No. I even had a taunt set up here too. This isn't lethal yet. Wait. Even with a faceless, this isn't lethal yet. What about 2 facelesses? They just missed 2 damage. Very cool. Let's go! What a cool game. What a cool game.